no mistake about it, the league can only be as effective and beneficial to its member cities as they wish to make it, as it is their level of input and participation with the league that directly determines their level of benefit received. That said, perhaps now might be the best time to share with you my initiatives for the upcoming year. Did I hear some ahs out there? It seems the old 80-20 rule is very much alive and well within this organization. In that I mean that 80% of the success and the work that's performed by this league often is performed by 20% of its membership. Therefore, I'd like to help re-energize and increase member city participation by those whose presence and input and valuable support have been sorely missed from our past league activities and initiatives. So this year I'll be working with our board of directors and our league staff on identifying and implementing more effective ways of engaging member cities to increase their overall participation and to maximize the value of their membership. And while I'm at it, we must not forget our associate members or their importance to the sustainability of our league. To our associate members, I'd like to thank you in advance for your continued support of the league and ask that you continue to work closely with us and our member cities to build even better relationships and processes so we will be more efficient, productive, responsive to our constituencies. And in keeping with my meat and potatoes theme, my next initiative really isn't an initiative at all. You see, I think it's important to recognize and to support the good work by those who came before me, because I recognize that good ideas have lifespans that far exceed the 365 days of any league president's term. A few short years ago, Carmine Priori reminded us all of the importance of educating our students about our government, our history, and the role they would have in our society and the future of our country. Then, recognizing and believing in the promise of those students and youth in general, Ike Robinson expanded on and enhanced Carmine's priority by teaching us all that if you're not at the table, you're on the menu, absolutely. Hence the creation of the league's youth delegation or YODEL program. And as the harsh realities and consequences of our country's economic collapse decimated our city budgets, Lisa Trapeppi created the Economy Task Force to bring focus to the creative and innovative ways to increase revenues, reduce expenses, and to address the burden of unfunded mandates. And of course, this past year, Todd Bodroska brought divergent countywide organizations together because he recognized that the initiatives I just mentioned, as well as future initiatives, could only be successful by working together and developing a culture of collaboration between local government and their support organizations. I believe we all share an appreciation for the efforts of my predecessors, and through the board of directors, we will strive to support and carry on their worthy initiatives so that we can continue to benefit from the worthwhile initiatives well into the future. And finally, as many of you know, I am a strong proponent of code enforcement and the role that it plays in creating and maintaining healthy, sustainable neighborhoods and communities. Unfortunately, I believe the economic and real estate meltdown of the recent years has exposed an unintended yet glaring flaw in Florida Statute 162 that I believe, if left unaddressed, will cause immeasurable, if not irreparable harm to communities throughout Palm Beach County and the state of Florida. In short, Florida Statute 162 fails to adequately address the current reality of chronic problem properties or the irresponsible property owners who have learned to game the code enforcement process. I would suggest that as long as we are to be heavily reliant on ad valorem taxes to fuel our general fund, we need better, more impactful tools from the state to maintain and enhance the property value